Hi guys, today I will be sharing how to make Sago Gulaman drink or Samalamig. First thing we need to do is to cook the tapioca pearls. All in all, this makes around 2.5 to 3 cups of cooked sago. This takes a long time to cook, and while cooking, you have to occasionally stir it and keep on adding water. And once the sago is transparent, rinse it with cold water. So just keep on cooking this until it becomes transparent. So this is what it looks like after cooking. So if you're not using this, it's best to soak it in water so they don't stick together. Now we're going to make the sugar syrup or arnibal. With the sweetness, it depends on how much you are making and how sweet you want to be. For me, I'm using 1 3/4 cup of packed dark brown sugar. So this is dark brown sugar. You can use brown sugar as well. So we're going to melt the brown sugar. So be careful here. Moderate the heat temperature. So once you feel that it's producing too much smoke, lift it up so the sugar don't burn. Just like this. So I'm lifting it up a little bit so the sugar don't burn. And once the sugar is all melted, we're going to add the water. So my sugar is melted here. So I'm going to put 1 cup of water for starters. As soon as you add water in here, the sugar will crystallize. It will turn hard, but keep on mixing and it will dissolve. It may take a few minutes to do this. Again, moderate the amount of heat. I'm using medium to low heat. So at this point, I'm adding another cup of water. All in all, I added about 3 cups of water in here. So once I feel that all the sugar crystals is dissolved, I'm going to add the sago or the tapioca pearls. I drain the liquid where the tapioca is soaking or the pearls. So here, now I'm going to add the sago. So we're going to cook this until the sugar syrup boil. Once it starts boiling, you can turn off the heat. So I'm getting a little bit of the sago and a little bit of syrup. This is only because I want to do individual cups, but you don't need to do this process. So we will let this cool down slightly, and then one important ingredient that we are using in the Philippines is banana essence. So when you add banana essence, be careful on the amount because it can ruin the taste if you add too much. At the start, I added 1/4 teaspoon on the big one and 1/8 teaspoon on the small container here. Now we will let this cool down completely. This is the banana essence that I use. This is grass jelly. You can use any unflavored gelatin that you like, but with this type of sago, we like using grass jelly. Cubes. You can buy this from any Asian store. So we're all ready to assemble the sago. So I've got the grass jelly here, I've got the sugar syrup, and I've got my sago. So if you're planning to do this individually, this is how I do it. So I'm adding sago into the individual cups and the sugar syrup as well. Then the grass jelly. A little bit more of the sugar syrup. Almond jelly will also be nice for this if you have some. So for the big one, so just put all the sugar syrup and the sago inside a big jar, and then the grass jelly. I'm adding water now. So with the amount of water, it depends on how sweet you want your Sago Gulaman to be. So check how sweet it is. And also check the amount of banana flavoring here. So I checked, so I'm adding a little bit more. A few drops. And then test the sweetness again. If you're happy on how it tastes like, you can add the ice. But keep in mind, when you add the ice, it will dilute the sweetness of the Samalamig. So you might add a little bit of sugar again later. Now I'm adding a little bit of water to my individual cups. For this, I'm going to add shaved ice. But I don't have enough, so I ended up adding a little bit more of the cube ice. But if you have a lot of shaved ice, go ahead and put it. And this is the finished product. This is very refreshing drink. Again, with the sweetness and the amount of liquid depends on you. I'm just showing the process of how we make this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe and I hope you give it a go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. And just to show you what it looks like, a big jar.